it a different summer for you? Did anything feel different with sort of not just a contract, but sort of your status within the organization and knowing what you accomplished last year?
I don't know if it was totally different. Obviously, we played late, almost the end of June, and we kind of had to act quickly to get a new contract, and that was exciting. I didn't want to be anywhere else. It's a great organization to be a part of, and but obviously I had to take a few weeks off there. We were skating pretty hard for a long time, so it was nice to get the pads off, and then once August hit, it was back to work and back on the ice, and it feels like the summer was really, really short, so it's nice to be back.
Do you see yourself maybe playing a little bit more this year because there's lots of back-to-backs?
I'll be ready when called upon. Obviously, I don't know the numbers, and there's not a set amount of games that that I'm going to play. Things always change over the course of the year, but I'll be ready. I feel good coming into camp, and we're off to a good start here. 2 days of hard work, and looking forward to the preseason.
So you never looked, as a free agent on July 1, you never looked around and said, oh, maybe Winnipeg needs a goalie. I'm from Manitoba.
No, I mean, I didn't want to go anywhere else, so I was excited that they wanted me back. I was excited to be back, and I'm looking forward to getting it all started.
Stuart said he kind of leaned on you a lot. You guys developed a really good relationship last year together. What was it like, and how did it develop, the relationship between you and Stuart?
Yeah, obviously, within the tandem, you want to have a good relationship. Obviously, both guys need to be playing well, and I need him to play well. He needs me to play well, and we're a good support system for each other. When I'm not playing, I see things a different way when he's playing, and that was good throughout the playoffs. So we're really good friends. We have a good relationship with what we talk about in the room, and it's exciting going into the year.
What have you learned as you got older as a goalie that you've taken forward? You played a lot of games earlier when you were younger, and then you bounced around, but now you're solid.
Yeah, obviously, you don't want to take a day for granted. Last year, it was a good lesson for me, coming up and, fighting for my life every single day. And nothing changes for me. I got a 2-year contract, great, but you got to always be playing well, and my mindset doesn't change. You always got to be proving yourself. So, I'm going into my 13th year pro, and I feel like every single day I got to set out to prove myself. So it's just the mindset I need to have.
Kel, how much did your performance in the playoffs, looking back at it now over the offseason, how much did that mean to you, the opportunity and the result from it?
Yeah, it was exciting. It was an exciting opportunity at the time for me. You never know if you're going to get called upon, but to have that trust by the coaching staff to be able to put you in that situation when their backs were against the wall meant a lot to me, and it gave me a lot of confidence moving forward. Obviously, played a couple of good games, and Stu came back in and did a great job all the way through. So, it's a good experience for me to take forward going into this year, and definitely gives me a lot of confidence.
Your brother finally put the pads up for good now.
He has. I think he's truly shut it down at this point.
Did he actually play a game?
No. I think he went over there and practiced for a while, but no, I think he's done.
Calvin, you're a pretty observant person, so I'm going to have to lean on you on a question about your head coach. In your time with him as your head coach, in your observation on his one-on-one discussions, he always pulls guys aside on the ice, off the ice, just making sure we're all on the same page. Can you maybe talk about the impact of that and what kind of ripple effect that has on the rest of the group?
Yeah, it's big. You want a coach that has good communication with his players one-on-one. I can't say all coaches do have it, but he definitely does, and you definitely know where you stand with them. Goalies is a bit of a different position. You kind of have a plan set out, and but no, he's really good to me. He trusted me last year, and I got to do the same for him this year.
What do you think that does for your teammates in the locker room, on the bench, when you're all on the same page? What does that do for you as a player, as an athlete? Yeah,
I mean, he's got a calm demeanor, and it's big to instill that in our group. Obviously, there's ups and downs throughout the year, but he always has that calm demeanor no matter what's happening, and it kind of just makes us chill out and we go out there and do our thing. So he did a hell of a job last year, and we're excited to have him back this year.
You know Stu better than most of the players. You spent a lot of time with him now over the last little while. Can you just kind of talk about, a lot of people talk about his maturity kind of his calmness, I guess. How much does that help him to achieve what he's achieved so far, kind of young in his career, being only 25?
Yeah, it's huge for him. Obviously, his calmness, his demeanor, it speaks like he's over 30. I don't even know how old he is, but he's young, and it's impressive at that young age to go through what he's gone through in the NHL the last couple of years, the playoff experience, all the way to Stanley Cup Finals, and even Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, he's just brushing everything off, and it's very impressive that he has that mindset, and it's going to make him one of the best goalies in the league.
What do you think of his new gear?
I love it. I like how he's doing dark with the dark jerseys, light with the light jerseys, but I don't have that swagger anymore. I think I need to take a page out of his book. I think I need some part. Yeah. I think I need some dark pads. I might have to talk to Langer.
He was a better golfer than you or him, because he was talking a little smack a couple days ago.
Oh, he's way better than me. I golfed with him. Yeah, like last week he was in the 70s, and I actually played really well, and I shot 90, so that tells you something.
Was he giving you any shots halfway through the round?
I don't think we even played a game. It was just me. It was me, Shorty, and Skins. I think they were both in the 70s. And I was 90. I might have played my best round.